I want to suck your blood.
Just kidding, guys. We're not gonna drink anyone's blood. Yet. But we are going to answer an age-old creepy question. Are vampires real? Let's find out on today's episode of
Colossal Questions.
The creature we think of as a classic vampire today dates back to folklore from Southern Europe in the 1700s. It all started with a series of supposed vampire sightings and executions in the early 1720s. The first and most famous case involved the corpse of a man named Peter Blagojevich. Peter supposedly died in 1725 at the age of 62, but he allegedly came back to life and showed up at his son's house asking for food. The son refused, and apparently his vampire dad didn't like that. His body was found the next day, completely drained of blood. Peter the vampire then returned again, attacking other villagers and draining them of their blood. Because of this, the incident went the 18th century equivalent of viral and quickly became a morbid fascination across Europe and America. Fascination turned to hysteria as more and more reports began to flood in from superstitious rural areas describing so-called vampire attacks. Okay, so lots of people in the 1700s definitely believed vampires were real, but why? Could it be that vampires are, in fact, real? Or if vampires never existed, why did so many people think they saw them? Well, we might actually be able to answer that. All those vampire sightings in the 1720s might have just been people suffering from the rabies virus. Rabies is carried by animals like bats, coyotes, foxes, skunks, and raccoons that can spread to humans through, a bite. Nearly all the traits we associate with vampires are also symptoms of rabies. Vampires are sensitive to light and garlic. Rabies patients have hypersensitivity too. Because they can't stand the light, vampires tend to prowl by night. Rabies affects the brain's ability to regulate your sleep cycles, causing you to be up at all hours. Vampires are known to be quite moody, but that's true with rabies too. Sufferers have mood swings, anger, confusion, and just like vampires, can turn violent. And last but not least, their bite. Over a quarter of all people with rabies are known to bite other humans. And if you're bitten by someone with rabies, well, that can give you the rabies virus too. Sound familiar? And now you know that vampires aren't real. Comment below if you have a question you'd like to know the answer to. And don't forget to subscribe for more episodes of
Colossal Questions.
Only on DreamWorks TV.